Well, welcome to start my Let's Play for The Wizard of Oz, Beyond the Yellow Brick Road. And yes, I'm going to be using an emulator, because it's a lot easier to get footage for the DS games that way than trying to pull them off with an actual video camera. And this won the poll by a whopping 2 votes. In fact, the only 2 votes were for this game. One being on the poll itself, and one being a verbal vote from one of my subs that I work with. Yeah, go figure. He thought the game would drive me nuts. Honestly, I doubt it. I would ask Commander Beerson, but I don't think he'll tell me much. Yeah, I picked this up at Goodwill for $3. Thought it was cute, you know. I gotta add to my eclectic collection of random junk somehow. So yes, let's get this game started. Please wait. What's with all these Halloween pumpkins? Okay, where's the beginning? Still night. In a castle whose splendor could not be veiled even by darkness lived a lone witch. Every story needs a charming main character. Yes, a girl would be best. Now for a name. A name for an adventurous girl. Let's see. I'm sorry, I know it's Dorothy, but quite frankly, I don't care. My family characters always get the same name, as long as I have room for them. Alright, she also needs a pet. An adorable puppy would be perfect. But as for the name... well... Rosette's not upstairs right now, but... I'll humor her and... name the dog after her. There, this is a great start, if I can say so myself. Let's see how the story unfolds. Yeah, Rosette doesn't spend too much time upstairs. Mostly because she cries when I let her up here, because she wants attention. And I'm usually not in the mood to give it to her that often. Okay. In the peaceful countryside far from the city, where brooks babble gently and spring bees waltz in the summer, colorful leaves paint the world in autumn, and snow blankets the troubles of yesteryear and winter, lived a girl. Her name was Okami. Okami lived in an old house with their beloved dog Rosette, and led a tranquil life milking cows and gathering flowers. Although alone, with only Rosette by her side, Okami never once thought herself to be lonely. The old house had been left to her by her late parents, and she had chosen to remain there, quite content with her ordinary life. She enjoyed each passing season, and thought little of ever leaving. Until her 17th spring, when an eerie silence woke her in the dead of night. Okami stepped outside to find that the pacing of restless animals, even the hooting of owls, had stopped. Darkness and silence enveloped her home, and everything around it. How strange, she thought. Then ever so faintly, off in the distance she heard a sound. At first, it was a low howl like the keen cry of a hungry beast. But then it grew in strength, and the howl became a shriek, carrying with it an ominous rumbling that shook the earth. Frightened, Okami scooped up Rosette and raced back towards the house. But then, right before her eyes, her home, and everything had turned to pieces and disappeared into the night. It was then she saw it, a dark pillar that stretched to the sky. A dark, monstrous tornado that drew ever closer towards Okami, who knew nothing but stand in terror. In an instant, a violent gust swept Okami up, and like a puppet without strings, she did nothing to stop her violent descent to the tempestuous sky above. Broken to pieces by the tornado, the debris of what was once Okami's home turned to dust in front of her eyes. Beyond the wreckage, however, were what seemed to be 2 shadows, or so she thought. An illusion or not, Okami was certain that they were the shapes of her late parents. I miss you, she cried. The cruel night ignored Okami's deep longing and blinded her with its darkness. Helpless and alone, she fainted. Ken. N. Awaken, visitor. Called upon by a thundering verse, Okami sprung up from her daze. It seemed she had been lying unconscious, but for how long she did not know. Before it was a lush meadow with colors Okami had never even imagined possible, and a road paved with shiny yellow bricks. Being awake seemed no different from a dream, and Okami knew then she was far, far from home. Okami looked about her and saw the remains of what used to be her home. Her body ached and her legs were weak with relief. To survive such a storm was a miracle indeed. Welcome, visitor, to the land of magic, the deafening voice roared again. Was it speaking to Okami? She turned about, seeking the owner of the disembodied voice. It was indeed a peculiar sight. Gentle breeze and warm sun rays. And then there was a giant shadow towering over her. She stared, dumbfounded. The giant shadow began to speak. Visitor, listen well. I am the sovereign ruler of all that you see before your eyes. I am the great Wizard of Oz. The shadow's words hit her with gale-like force. Stunned, Okami was unable to answer. Ignoring her silence, the voice continued. Visitor, I see that you have been brought here by accident from a foreign land where magic has no bearing. In your current state, even walking on the brick road would prove impossible. The reason, visitor, is because this land is filled with magical power. Simply put, this world is under a spell that keeps outsiders from wandering about freely. Makes not such a pitiful face. I am not a heartless king that would leave those that are lost in this world to their fates. If you were to accept my invitation to come to my castle, then I shall help you. First, here is a pair of magical shoes. With these, you'll be able to move about this land as if it were your own. Next, some weapons and armor. If you wish to obtain better equipment, you must come to my castle. Why do you look surprised, visitor? I know not how your land is, but here, progress is impossible without defeating enemies. Therefore, be mindful in your travels. Now then, before that, what is your name, visitor? Finally, Okami spoke her first words, the shadow, and told him her name. I see. So you are Okami. Well then, Okami, the yellow brick road you see is a magical path that leads to my castle. First and foremost, try walking. Ah yes, the trackball. There are coins up ahead. Try walking towards them. Okay, that's too direct. And if I saw a coin, I'd probably walk towards it. Not bad at all. That's what you call a coin. It is valuable, so be sure not to miss it. Just approach it to pick it up. Ah yes, if you wish to look around, you touch these buttons. Always be aware of your surroundings to be safe during your travels. Okay. Oh, so this is a tutorial battle. Who are you? You can't pass! Intruder! I see you've entered a battle. Reminds me of my youthful days. First, select input battle commands to fight the monster. Next, you must choose your action. At this point, actions that best suit the situation are already displayed. Just press OK to confirm the actions. There are 4 turns per round. If you wish, you may change the action of each turn. However, it would perhaps be best to try this later when you are more accustomed to the system. Ah, yes. Well, honestly, there's nothing else I can do. Ow. I'm being beat up. Wow, 1 experience point. A victory. As expected, you are quite the warrior. There are many monsters that inhabit this land. Don't forget to heal yourself with potions in the menu, located on the bottom left of the touchscreen. So, recovers 50 HP. Oh, why would I use it now, then? Well, suppose I could have tried avoiding that, but whatever. A flying pigbat. Oh yeah. Got him. It's too easy to get lost on this. Well, I guess not lost, but it's hard to turn and move with this trackball at the same time. 3? Oh yeah. Man, they're doing a lot of analyzing. Too much analyzing. What is this? Ah, good discovery, Okami. That was a war point that will transfer you to the next area. And question mark will appear above your head when you approach them. And the button on the bottom right of the touchscreen will also change to exclamation points. This button automatically changes depending on how you can interact with your surroundings, so I call it the all-purpose button. If you see a question mark above your head, touch the all-purpose button and see what it does. When the button is showing this mark, you can pet your dog. What? You want to know why the all-purpose button is a dog, usually? Well, that's because you should play with your dog once in a while. I guess. Okay. Ow. They're gonna spend forever analyzing again? Ow. This one seemed a bit more powerful. Ouch. Well. Okay, up a level. Use item. How far we're off to go before we get to the castle or something more interesting. Ooh, a ghost. Nice. Got you regardless. Is that a sign? Let's see. A flying treasure chest. A potion, huh? Oh. Bark, I don't know how to pronounce that. Young lady with the fancy red shoes. To where are you headed? Sorry, but I can't let you through. Being a scarecrow and all, it's my job to keep things out. Oh my, you even have a weapon. Probably don't like hurting girls, but I guess it can't be helped. Ow. Ouch. Come on, finish him off. Ah. His jabs hurt, man. Well, I must admit my defeat. You are quite strong, young lady. Go ahead, you can pass. Since I can't stop you with strength, I have no choice. Besides, standing in one place like this all day gets old fast. Would you mind if I joined you on your travels? Alright, my name is... I don't have any clever names for him, so... he can just be Strawman. My name is Strawman, and you are... Okami? Nice to meet you, Okami. See any jellyfish-like monsters? Leave them to me. They're my specialty. By the way, Okami, do you know where this road leads to? This yellow brick road leads to the castle of the king, who grants all wishes, the Wizard of Oz. Since we're going there anyway, maybe I should ask for a brain. I've always been told that I've got straw for brains. And in the far-off distance, where Strawman pointed, Okami could glimpse the magnificent spires of a castle. Looks like something from out of a fairy tale. She let out a sigh of awe at its beauty. Far off it may be, but compared to how far she'd already come by the tornado, the distance seemed trifling. And if the Strawman's claims were true, perhaps then the reason the wizard summoned Okami to his castle was to grant her wish and send her home. Just the thought gave her hope, and so with a new ally by her side, Okami started down the yellow brick road. Oh, a Strawman is your ally. You can use the switch command now. So now, Okami, you alone took all 4 turns each round, but now you can add someone else. You can switch who gets a turn and a round freely. Okami can use all 4 turns, or Strawman can use all 4 turns. If you want, 2 turns each is also possible, so experiment with it. Of course, if Okami gets 4 turns, the Strawman gets none for that round. This means that Okami will be doing all the work and also taking all the hits from enemies. Depending on the situation, you may want to have one person stay back if their HP is dangerously low. From now on, you'll need both strength and wisdom to succeed. A jellyfish. A lot of jellyfish. Yeah. That's how you do it, okay. Ouch. But we'll make up for it. Hopefully using him for all the fighting doesn't mean he gets all the experience, though. And why are there jellyfish in the middle of a field, anyway? Nope. Ah, here we go. Okay. So that's what I was thinking, yeah. Got him. Ouch. Yep. Fear me. Okay, so we got the end of the next area. Can I save out here? No. Suppose I'll have to keep going until I reach a save point then. Might be the castle for all I know. I might want to use an item here. Taking quite a bit of damage there, so let's heal up. Grab the ghost. Oh yeah, dodging. We're pros at that. I don't like how this game tends to like auto battle for you. Takes away any sense of control or meaningful control so far. I can only assume this is gonna get better. Guess I can't get through that just yet. Well, he specializes in jelly fighting, so I'll let him have his chance to shine here. Darn it. Okay. Not gonna help. Well, let's see. Okay, now we're healed up. Well, let's find what this crab's capable of. I don't have any special skills yet. Okay. I guess Okami is a bit better, just barely. Okay. Yep. Ah, not an insta-kill. You're so dead. Yep. How far is it gonna be to get to a save point, though? Yeah, why wouldn't I? Yeah, I can't save until after I recruit everyone. Huh? Are you a traveler? Aren't you scared? Don't you see that I'm a lion? I mean, lions usually roar real loud and attack people, you know? And eat them? No? You're really not scared? Shouldn't you run away now? What? You want me to let you pass? Oh man, you're really not scared of me, are you? Well, how about now? Ow. Well, we just beat you on the head until you join our team. Okay. So we've recruited ourselves a ferocious lion. Never imagined I'd be the one to lose. You guys are really strong. I lied about eating people. I don't even attack them. What do you call it you just did to us? I'm actually a vegetarian. But I am a lion. Everyone gets scared just by looking at me and runs away. I just thought you guys would run too if I scared you a bit. It's easier for the both of us that way, you know? You guys weren't scared of me. I guess there are all sorts of people in this world. Alright, I've decided. I want to come with you guys. I've been alone for so long, I must have turned into a coward. But you guys in order to gain the courage to live with confidence. My name is... Well, there's two names I could go with. We can call him Scar because of his scarred past. Because he is lonely after all. Or we can call him Simba, in honor of the Lion King. My name is Simba. Nice to meet you guys. Oh, just to give you a heads up, there's big trouble down this yellow brick road. I hear he's a loser, he's a logger, but he's really ill-tempered. Met him once, but he was so scary I ran away in a blink. Other than scary things like him, if you ever see any crab-like things, leave them to me. Now then, listen closely. Up to now, you've gotten up to 4 turns per round with Okami and Strawman. However, this is not possible with your new friend Simba. In exchange for the power Simba has, he only gets up to 2 turns per round. The difference in turn rates is called a ratio. The ratio of each round is, as you know, 4, but while Okami and Strawman use 1 of the 4 per turn, Simba uses 2. This is why Simba may only get up to 2 turns per round. Now that you know that, the rest is just simple arithmetic. For example, you may choose to have Okami go twice and Simba once, or Okami, Strawman, and Simba all once each. In any case, all you have to keep in mind is that as long as the ratio adds up to 4, you may mix and match however you see fit. Experiment with it. So this is all basically a tutorial. Got it. And that leaves only 1, and they're all gone. So this isn't bad so far. Hopefully we'll get out of that tutorial soon, though. Okay, we can open this chest at least. What do we find? Moonfly powder? What's that do? Oh, acts as a revive item. Okay. Uh, got it. Hopefully this will be the last section we have to cover tonight. I wasn't expecting this to take this long. Stop. I want to fight. I always need more experience, I swear. Oh yeah, we're all set for this encounter. Slightly stronger, are you? We get to jump on them despite them hitting us from behind? That makes no sense. Darn it. Oh yeah, come on, clean house. You clean house good. It's like the enemies aren't even fighting back. Okay. Let's see. Not good enough. Oh, then there was two. One and nothing. So we're gonna find out the Tin Man has a ratio that means he only gets to attack once per like 4 or something. Yeah, what's in it? Come on, show me the goods. Man. Hiya. Hiya, hiya. So... since they're basically equal, there's no difference really between having them. Yeah, Simba might have more power, but he's not doing enough damage to really be competitive. Okay. Hiya. Though suddenly attacked, Okami and her friends were able to defeat and calm the logger. Seems his temper was indeed as bad as rumored. Okami thought of what she should call this logger that never said anything but Hiva. I don't know. Mecha Man. It would be alright if I called you Mecha Man. Laura did not throw a fit at Okami's words. Perhaps he was fine with the name. Okami explained to Mecha Man that she and her friends were on their way to the Castle of Oz, and that they would like for him to let them pass. Hiba. No one understood what man meant, but he stepped out the way and let Okami through, and as they passed, he slung his axe over his shoulder and began to follow. And so, on our journey down the yellow brick road, Okami gained 3 new friends. A cheerful scarecrow who wanted a brain, a cowardly but gentle lion, He desired courage, an ill-tempered but powerful logger made of tin. The Throne of Oz was just ahead, but even in her journey were to take her beyond the castle, Okami was no longer afraid. Whatever the challenge, she and her new friends would forge ahead. Okay, your new friend, Mega Man's ratio is 3. That means that although he may be terribly strong, he gets only 1 turn per round. Keep that in mind. Putting that aside, I'll explain a monster affinities to you. By affinities, I do not mean that monsters like and their partners. Attacking monsters you have affinity towards will deal greater damage than usual. From the looks of Okami, you have an affinity towards ghost-type monsters. Strawman is water-type. Simba is shell-type, and Mega Man is plant-type monsters? Makes sense, he's a mad logger after all. Always be aware of your enemy's affinities to decide who will fight each round based on your assessment. For example, if there are 4 ghost-type monsters, then Okami should go all 4 turns. Telling what type of monsters is not difficult as it may sound. Every monster's name has a symbol indicating their affinity. Just use that as your reference. Okay. Ow. And go. Yeah, guess he is strong. Jeez. Got a potion. Well, I still can't say with the menu. Darn. I guess I can't go that way just yet. Come on, fight me. Switch fighters. One down, and another down. Man. My back's starting to get sore, jeez. I may not get an episode of Spirit Blade up tonight. Oh, nice Soren. Oh yeah, what do you think of my team now, huh? You will learn respect, enemies. Okami. Ghost is down. Plant's out too. Yeah, I really wish I'd brought something else to talk about tonight. Yeah, go to Yellow Brick Road E. This hopefully be the last one. Oh yeah. Ow. My back hurts. No, I'm not gonna waste powder on potion on Simba just yet. Is that a save point? If so, I'm so using it. And why are save points like always owls and stuff in games anyway? Is it because they're associated with wisdom? I don't get it. I mean, Considering it's a save point, you have to worry. Saving has to do with memory. You'd think it'd be an elephant if that was the case, because elephants never forget. I know. Oh, it's a directional thing. What the? It's not really telling me how to get to the castle. Or is this game autosave? If it does, it would have been nice to make sure I knew that. Because this is getting pretty greedy for tutorial stage. Let's see. Mecha Man, Straw Man, you're up. Chestnutty. Okay, we make it to the city now. Perhaps we'll find a save point here, finally. I've been awaiting your arrival. Welcome to my castle, brave warriors. Though I seek my guidance, you, my brave warriors, are the first to stand in my audience chamber. So I mean that you possess extraordinary qualities. Okami, visitor from another world, and that girl with magical shoes. You may have a frail body, but I commend your leadership. If I watched you with my own eyes, your excellence that exceeds even my expectations. Lead your friends as you have to do whatever you have set out to do. First, I, the king of all kings in this land of magic, wish to reward you for your efforts to allow you entrance to my presence with a word of blessing. Lend me your ears, brave warriors. You have come a long way, and I welcome you. Well done. The Wizard of Oz continued to extol the travelers in his thunderous voice. All the while, Straw Man stood silent, simply forgot to even cower in fear, and Mecha Man did not stir an inch in his awe at the wizard's aura. Okami's pet Rosette stayed close to her feet, peeking out from beneath the hem of her skirt. The grand castle, majestic ornaments, and the Wizard of Oz himself had all but overwhelmed Okami and her friends. After finishing his long-winded and highly formal speech of blessing, Oz surveyed the dumbfounded foursome and smiled in satisfaction. Kings, they say, delight in being feared and worshipped. His appetite for attention thus sated, Oz began the next topic more casually. This may be lengthy, but heed me well. This land is a land of magic. In this land of magic there is a tradition in which the most powerful wizard of which becomes king. The most powerful wizard in this land is Oz, myself. However, there's one that seeks to challenge my reign and upset this tradition. Prote, the Winter Witch. She and her three daughters, Flora the Spring Witch, Delphi the Summer Witch, and Holy the Autumn Witch, have invaded the areas surrounding this castle and are posing as rulers. As a result, this land of magic is unduly divided, preventing any unity. Each of these four kingdoms has a barrier protecting them, and even I cannot cross them freely. One way to end this discord is to bring down the barriers by stealing their power source, the egg, and defeat the witches in their strongholds. However, therein lies the problem. The witches cannot be defeated all at once. If I were to vacate my castle to challenge one witch, another may claim it in my absence and gain total control of this land of magic. I cannot allow such a thing, and thus I cannot leave this place, defeat the witches personally. That's why I've been waiting for warriors such as yourselves. Unfortunately, no one has ever made it to my castle because of the witch's barriers until you, Okami. Using my magic, I have been searching for a worthy warrior, and behold, in the midst of the debris the tornado brought to this land was you, Okami. You know of what has happened since. So it's not you, the king, that caused that tornado? I know the culprit behind your presence here. You were caught in the tornado and brought hither, were you not? All I know is that I found you collapsed in the ruins of a house, and your dog frantic with worry. Could it be that the tornado that brought Okami to this land of magic was the result of a mere accident? Okami thought back to the night of the storm, and the way it destroyed her house. Then she remembered the shadowy forms of her parents in the midst of the chaos. I missed them so much. I was going to speak formally once again. With this, you are now aware of the purpose of my summoning you here. Go forth in the name of the great Oz and defeat the witches. Then Oz added, if you are successful in defeating Protea, the Winter Witch, I shall reward you by granting each of your wishes. Okami's face lit up with hope. So you'll send me back home? Of course, if that is your wish, Okami. Will you grant my wish as well? The Strawman asked. And Simba's and Mega Man's too? Of course, whatever you wish. Okami made up her mind. In any sense, she would not be able to return home without defeating the witches, as Oz requested. Looking down upon them, Oz let a small smile steal across his face. Understood, now then, my brave warriors. First, infiltrate the land of the spring, since the spring witch is the weakest, and steal the eggs that power its barriers. With the eggs gone, the barrier should weaken, thus opening up a way for you to ambush the witch in her lair. Bottom right, the touchscreen to check the world map. Look for areas where the barriers have weakened, and if you find one, simply touch the location to enter into it. Also, if you're ever in trouble, you may return here at any time to recover your HP, MP, and save your progress. In addition, I shall grant you access to the castle reserves. In exchange for your coins, you may purchase items. Weapons and armor here, so be sure to take a look. Remember, failing to prepare means you are preparing to fail. And with that, I'm going to stop. Jeez. Over 45 minutes just to get through basically a tutorial. Until next time then. See ya.